finally, we gonna be giving y'all the passed out video. The only other video I haven't given y'all that I've been telling y'all I was gonna give y'all, the dribble tutorial, that's coming soon. Trust and believe. But today we're gonna be going over the passed out because I know for a fact they will not be dropping any passed outs. They haven't dropped one for season 1, season 2. They pretty much been the same ones ever since then. So we've tested all these. We're gonna be ranking all these, going over what is the exact passed out and how you can use these passed outs in all different situations, positives, negatives, for every single thing. So yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, I got a very special video coming out this week for jump shots, where I redid the jump shots again for y'all boys, so y'all gonna like that. Y'all guys want more, just like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. All that out the way, further ado, no more talking. Let's hop into it. Let's go! Alright, so before we get into this, let's go over everything that's important that you need to know before choosing a passed out. Every single one of these passed outs are going to have a certain requirement. That certain requirement is going to be pass accuracy. But pass accuracy is pretty much bullet passer within the attribute, I guess you can say. So if you played pretty much previous 2K, you've used bullet passer. Bullet passer is a badge that pretty much speeds up passes. So in this game, the way they made it based off the attribute, instead of it being a badge, the higher your pass accuracy, the faster your passes will be. Now that has nothing to do with how fast the ball gets out of your hands. That has only have to do with how fast the pass will be, like the ball reaching the destination. So what the pass styles will do is pretty much you can get even faster passes, but also you can get pass animations that help you get the ball out of your hands much faster. Now, what a lot of these pass styles will determine how fast the ball will get out your hands, but also how much the timings will change on your teammates. So the reason why the times will change based off the pass styles is because some pass styles just give better catch animations. Now also you can get better catch animations consistently based off your pass accuracy. So it can kind of be a little bit confusing. I tested all these on the same pass accuracy to make sure it is a little bit more fair for some of the worst pass styles. So yeah, I just want to make sure that's known. Without further ado, now we got all the extra info out the way so y'all kind of more understand what I'm going to be going over in this video. Let's just hop into it. Alright, so for the worst ones, I'm not going to waste too much time. Fundamental is the worst one. It's going to have the combination of, you're only going to use this if you have pretty much below any of the requirements. But even if you use this, there's going to be none that has no requirements that is better. So fundamental, not only are you going to use this if you have a low pass accuracy, so you're going to have probably some of the slower passes possible, but it also has some of the worst animations in the game when it comes to getting the ball out your hands. That's just not a good combination. So that comes in at last place. All right, next is going to be Magic Johnson. Now, why does this come in at second to last place? Magic Johnson has to come in at second to last place because when it comes to these pass styles, you also got to think about the requirements. And when it comes to getting pass accuracy high, it's just a lot of other stuff you can put on your build. So the likelihood of somebody putting up their pass accuracy to put this on is just not that high. It's not good enough to warrant the pass accuracy, if that makes sense. So when it comes to the best, I'm including all that into this as well when it comes to the rankings. So Magic Johnson is pretty much a better version of fundamental, but it does have actual good aspects. When it comes to trying to do bounce passes, when it comes to doing lobs, it's some of the best in the game. But when it comes to how slow the animations for getting the ball out your hands, there are some of the worst ones in the game. But there are gonna be, I'm not gonna lie to you, your teammates are gonna get some of the best catches, but you're gonna find yourself getting a lot of turnovers when it comes to just it doing too much. It's just that simple. Now, there are some animations in this to like go around defenders, but I'm gonna be honest, a lot of them don't really work that well in comparison to some of the better ones to go around defenders, and they just get it out your hands a lot faster. So Magic Johnson tries to do that, but it's just a little too extra. Some of these animations are just a little too slow, and if you go with an 85 pass accuracy, there's just other better options. So yeah. Alright, next is Jason Williams. Now, Jason Williams is literally only this low because the odds of you going with a 90 accuracy is only gonna be a small portion of builds that's gonna be doing this. But if I'm being honest, there's not really any negatives. It's not gonna be combining the best aspects of all the best options, but it's gonna be combining good aspects from all the best options. So when I'm saying good aspects, it's not gonna be getting the ball out of your hands as fast as LeBron. It's not gonna have the pretty much Lamelo, where Lamelo affects people's jump shots the least. So you're gonna pretty much consistently get the same timing on majority of your jump shots if somebody's passing to you with Lamelo when it comes to other pass styles. So it doesn't have that, but it does have the second best. It does get the ball out of his hands some of the fastest in the game. It does have some of the better animations to throw the ball around the defender. It does have good bounce passes, it has good lobs. It's pretty much the best all around. It's pretty much going to be combining majority of the good aspects from pretty much every single one of these pass styles while negating majority of the negatives. The real biggest issue with me is the requirement. You have to have a 90 pass accuracy. I really don't even see, I can't even really try to get a lot of people to even go to 85 or 86 pass accuracy. 90 is really, really tough to do. If you go 90, you might as well go 92. But I'm gonna be honest, it's really, really tough to do. And I would just argue that your build is gonna be better not doing that. All right, next is where we're gonna put none. Now, none is a very, very tough one to rank because it has no requirement. It's the second fastest getting the ball out your hands. It doesn't affect people's jump shot as much as LeBron James. So why is it this low? The one thing I can say about none is it's pretty much just LeBron, but just not as good. The only thing that when it comes to LeBron that is better at is pretty much the effect on people's timings, when I guess you can say. So it's not going to make people's timings faster or slower as much as LeBron will. So that's the only aspect it has on LeBron, and the fact that it has no requirement. So those two things are pretty big. But when it comes to the effect on how fast the passes are, it's not going to be as fast as like LeBron or some of the other ones. And when it comes to how fast they get the balls out your hands, it's not going to be as fast as LeBron. So, yeah, I would definitely say I would rather LeBron. But if you want a good alternative with no requirement, none is 100% the one to go with, for sure. And the only reason I put it above Jason Williams is because there is no requirement. One quick thing I want to say about none, it's pretty much like the generic pass. It's none. Like, it's going to do the most generic pass every single time. It's pretty much like if you're doing dunk packages and putting on rim grazes because you don't want to get blocked. That's pretty much what the none equivalent is. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be terrible and just kind of sell you if you have a high pass accuracy, but it's not going to be the best. All right, next is going to be Lamelo Ball. Now, for Lamelo Ball, it is very, very... You could definitely say this is the best guard one. Lamelo Ball, when it comes to having, I already went over this earlier, but it has the least effect on your teammates' timing when you're passing in the ball. So it's not going to speed up their jump shot. It's not going to slow down their jump shot nearly as much as the other ones. Now, will it? Yes, it does. I don't know what it is, but it does. Like, it just does. Like, certain catch animations, like, I don't know what 2K got to do, but if they gonna do this, like, they just gotta make the catch animations a little bit more consistent. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, even if you have like pretty much LaMelo and your teammate has like Hall of Fame, whatever it's called, vice grip, it still will give them bad catch animations. I don't know what it is where like it'll change the timings. I don't know what it is, but I would say LaMelo is arguably the most balanced one because it's pretty much just a cheaper Jason Williams. Pretty much everything Jason Williams does, LaMelo is like a lesser version of that, except for it has one of the most important aspects a little bit better when it comes to the timings. That's the best way I can describe it, but it's that only at an 85 pass accuracy, which I definitely can get around to getting easily on a very good build. Now, this build is not bad. I just had to sacrifice a lot to even get 90. Now, if you want to go 92, you got to sacrifice a little bit more. So, yeah. But LaMelo, I can easily get that on a lot of builds, and it'd be a very good build. So, LaMelo, I definitely could say you could go around and get that a lot easier than Jason Williams. So, out of the two, you could really argue both are really, really good for guards, but LaMelo is just a little bit more accessible, so that's why it's kind of higher on the list, coming in at number 3. All right, next is the LeBron James pass style. Now, LeBron James pass style, hands down, if you're not a guard, it is the best one in the game. It's the best one in the game for outlets. It's the best one in the game for pretty much low pass rating. If you pretty much have anything 75 and below, best one. It's like people have said it all year. It's the best bang for your buck. So, yeah, it's the fast one to get the ball out your hands. It's going to have some of the fastest passes in the game. I think the fastest passes are actually Jason Williams and LaMelo. Matt Johnson may even be up there. Those just take a lot more to get it out your hands. So when you combine how long it takes to get out your hands and the pass speed, LeBron, Nunn, and Curry are the 3 fastest in the game. So, yeah, LeBron, very, very good. The only thing I say about LeBron, it is the one that changes your teammates' timings the most. That's the only aspect. Like, if you can get around that, okay. But it does change your teammates' timing the most in the game. Now, the thing is, they all changed them. But from my experience, LeBron changed it the most. That's simple. Now, also, that could be because I do use LeBron, or I just have more builds where I have LeBron on it. So that may be why I may be a little bit more biased. But when I was even testing it on this build, it just seems to change the timings the absolute most. And last but not least, I've been kind of trying to push this a little bit lately, Stephen Curry. After testing all this stuff, I think this is the actual best bang for your buck for all around this. I think you could say this is the best bang for your buck for guards. I think when it comes to being the best overall for guards, Jason Williams has an argument. Lamelo Ball has an argument. But when it comes to the fact that you don't need that 85, that 90, you could definitely argue Stephen Curry. It has some of the fastest passes. It has some of the fastest getting out your hands animations. And alongside all of that, I don't know why I said that like that, but alongside all of that, it has the second least effect on your teammates' timing. So it has some of the fastest passes. It has some of the fastest getting the ball out your hand animations. And it has the second least effect on your teammates. That's going to combine to be a really, 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 really good pass style. And that is what I would say is the pass styles ranked in order. Now, it's very tough. It's all going to be really preference. Jason Williams was really ranked that low because of the requirement. Lamelo Ball could have been higher because of requirement, but it's just a lot harder to get that than a LeBron or a Stephen Curry. But if I had to say, that would definitely be my rankings for the list. If you guys want more of these videos, I need to do the dribble tutorial. That will be coming soon. Jump shot, testing every single thing, updating y'all on pretty much everything. Jump shots, hot zones, shot release timing, going over all the shot attributes. All you gotta do is like the video to show the support. All that good stuff out the way. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. And I do, man. So I was checking my analytics. Even with 100K, we still have 80% of you guys not subscribed. I don't know what else I gotta do. Now, if you guys want to get more in touch with me, you can join the Discord. But how you watching my videos and not subscribe? Subscribe. It's that simple.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!